YouTube channel. My name is Harish. Today we are going to talk about the moons of the solar system. Every planet has moons except the first two planets known as Mercury and Venus have no moons, but from Earth has one moon. Mars has two tiny moons which is named Phobos, the big largest, Deimos and the smallest. The Phobos is lot cratered when Deimos is a little bit cratered, but Phobos is moving 2 centimeters closer to Mars. But when Deimos goes back 2 meters behind, Phobos is kilometers different and Deimos is meter different. While Mars is here, Phobos every year comes 2.3 kilometers, while Deimos goes back. How Mars got moons? If it crashed like our moon crashed with Earth, it has asteroids, because Phobos and Deimos, before the solar system formed and the planets formed and the suns formed later, Phobos and Deimos were considered as asteroids that time. But now Jupiter's gravity made them to go to the inner solar system. While going to the inner solar system, Mars with its gravity got Phobos and Deimos. Next is Jupiter. Jupiter has 63 moons, but I am going to tell you 4. They are known as the Galilean satellites. They are Ganymede, Callisto, Io and Europa. Europa is the smallest of them, and it has an ocean beneath its icy surface. Next, largest is Io. It is the closest moon to Jupiter. Io is a little bit squeezed when all the moons orbit because of their gravity. Io has many violent volcanoes which erupt 7 times in 1 year. It has 400 active volcanoes. It is the most activest object in the entire solar system. Next is Callisto. Callisto has many craters, but they are not the largest in the solar system. They are actually second largest, third largest and fourth largest. But the largest crater in the solar system is on our moon, which is known as the Polaris Basin. Why it is named Basin? Because it has a big crater, even bigger than the seas. Seas or moon seas are dark things on the moon, where before eruptions got many and they cooled to form that. Next is Saturn. Saturn has 62, but we are going to talk about 3. They are called Titan, Enceladus and Mimas. Titan is the only moon with an atmosphere in the solar system. It is made up of nitrogen gas and methane gas. It has water, but not our drinking water. The water on Titan is methane, liquid methane. Or there can be some things that take methane and leave some another gas called nitrogen. Next is Enceladus. It has many violent volcanoes which spread water into the solar system. Next is Mimas. Mimas is the heavily cratered moon of Saturn, because here is the moon this much deep and this much big crater. How big is that? Next is Uranus. We are going to talk about 5 moons. But there are 5 big moons and we are going to talk about only 2. The biggest known as Titania of the largest moons, the smallest, but not Miranda, Ariel, Umbriel. They are the smallest. These 2, also known as Oberon and Titania. Titania is the biggest of the Uranus moons. While Neptune, Triton, Nereid, Larissa, Proctus, and many another more 14. But Uranus 27 moons. Oberon is just like Titania. They're both heavily cratered and they have high peaks. Next is Triton. Triton is the coldest place in the universe. Its temperature is minus 458 degrees Fahrenheit. Even cooler than the coldest place on Earth, known as Antarctica. Antarctica, in Vostok Station, it is minus 39 degrees Fahrenheit. So, Neptune's moon is very cold. But do you know atoms stop moving at 256 degrees, minus 256 degrees Fahrenheit, or 656 Celsius, or 1 Kelvin minus. Okay? Pluto, the thought to be a planet, considered a dwarf planet at 2006, and its moon Charon is more than half the big of its planet. It is the only planet which has a moon the size of it a little bit smaller, because it is a little bigger than Pluto's equator. Talking about equators are the middle of planets. Like Earth, here is the North Pole. Now, here is where South Africa is. In the equator, there are where they are very extremely hot. They are the hottest and they are hottest on every planet in the size. Our moon's equator unbelievably hot, even hotter than the hottest place on Earth, Death Valley, plus 600, I need 60 degrees Celsius hot. But Venus is it has 867 degrees Fahrenheit and 768 degrees Celsius. It is hot enough to melt lead. Both mercury has 800, while in Fahrenheit and in Celsius it is 700 degrees Celsius. Both are hot enough to melt lead, but the sun is hotter with a temperature of 10,000 degrees Celsius and 10,678 degrees Fahrenheit, while in Kelvin 5,678 degrees Kelvin, hot enough to melt all the planets in the solar system. Do you know how planets are formed first? Planets are formed by meteoroids. Meteoroids, the small chunks of rock. And asteroids also collided to form planets. Asteroids are large chunks. And also comets crashed. Like Shoemaker-Levy 9 crashed into Jupiter while its formation in 1995.